What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Joakim. For those of you who do know me, hey, how you going? Today we're going to be doing the front suspension on my BMW 318i E30. Stay tuned.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to. I like to.
Now, suspension in this bad boy is 33 years old. It has seen better days. I don't think it's ever been changed out. Hood still looks like shit. But yeah, we just want to like kind of close this gap. Now the rears have already been done ages ago, but they're still sitting like pretty high because I didn't want to lower the rears while the front's still stopped. So tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching it, we're gonna be doing these bad boys, and I am keen as, because this is one of those things that'll like transform a car easy peasy, you know? Yeah, and it's a great thing to do. From the front standpoint, it handles quite shit, handles horribly. It's like riding on a cloud sort of thing, like, or on a cloud, you know, bumpy road. So yeah, we're gonna fix that today by doing those coilovers. So, let's get to work. So, what I went ahead and did, I jacked the car up, put some jack stands underneath, flip sides of course, left the jack underneath, just supporting, no supporting anyway, but just there, just in case, like, I don't know, something. Got the wheels off, open the hood, and yeah, now we're ready to start our suspension modifications. So, this will start with removing the caliper, caliper housing, caliper bracket, all that sort of stuff. And of course this one here, and on the other side, this one here, I'm not quite sure if you can see it too well in the light, but yeah. Those at the bottom, like I said, the caliper, the having the housing is down, and then on top there's 3 bolts you have to remove. The top strut, 1, 2, 3, and bang, this thing should all fall out. Obviously once the springs are all compressed and everything, pull out the whole assembly and then bang. And then we'll switch it out for some new stuff. So, the back of the caliper, this all starts with 2 13mm bolts, which you crack on this bad boy. It's 1 and 2. Mad, so brake caliper off, braking bracket housing thingy still on. I'm going to crack the bolt behind now. It's pretty tough, but it comes off eventually. Bang. There she goes. That was a 19mm, by the way. 17mm for this side. And it's just down here on this other ball joint, sort of thingy. Sorry about the focus. Bang. Done. Oh, what is up? Welcome back. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking we just watched another clip and where the hell are we right now? So, what I had at that point, I couldn't get these ball joints bits off. I'm not quite sure if you can see, but the 2 ball joints under there. There's one for the lower control arm and one for the steering rack, steering column, whatever you want to call it. And I couldn't get either of those off, so what I needed was one of those fork things. Got it now. We're gonna jump right back into it. Hopefully this is where we were in the last video, I'm not 100% sure, but nonetheless, stay tuned. But like, fucking, we're gonna slam this front, slam the rears, and we're G to G. So, first things first, this job has just an unbelievable amount of grime, brake dust, all that sort of stuff. So, glove up, if I hadn't already said that. Probably didn't do it in the last bit because I'm not as smart as you guys. But this is the fork I was telling you about. Now, it makes that sweet ass noise. If you're in music class, something like that, I don't know. Essentially, this goes between the ball joints. So this is the ball joint holding it here, and you're just gonna wedge it in, just bang, bang, bang with a hammer, all the way in, and then you'll probably get all the way in, you probably still won't come out. Give it a bit of leverage here and there, here and there, here and there, bang. Pops out. That is the cheapest way to get those ball joints off, other than getting like a ball joint remover kit altogether. But yeah, so we're gonna smack right into this, get these 17 and 19 mil bolts off, and crack on. So as I was saying before, here are the two ball joints, one here and one here. So these two are gonna go off. This one's 17 mil, and this one here's a 19 mil. So be sure to get those two off, and your G2G. So Matt, out of these two ball joints, which one I'm gonna take off first? It's gonna be the 17 millimeter size ball joint. Like I said, wedge that right in there, give it a ton of hits with this hammer, and she'll pop right off. Bang. One down. Real quick change to the plan. You have to remove a 13 millimeter bolt and nut from the sway bar end link right up here in order to get this joint off, because the sway bar is holding this chicken wing up. I don't know what it's called, I forget what it's called. A lower controller up. Therefore, you won't be able to break this off if that end link's connected. So you have to remove the 13 mil end link, bash your bar back in, give it a bit of leverage, and should be sweet. And of course, the 1 second I turn the body camera off, because I figure there's no point in just recording all of this, I get a body undone. So what I did was the pickle fork in from that angle, smackaroonie. All right, cool. So now that you've got those two bottom ones off, come up the top, 3 strap bolts here, 13 mils, drop that down. I like to have the jack supporting the weight of the rest of it. All I do that thing is just me. But yeah, get that off, spring compress. Let's go. So I just finished up compressing my springs, one on each side, you know, the drill, literally the drill. Classic gag, sorry about that. Anyway, so finished compressing up the spring, take the center cap off, front, top up here, and then that reveals locking nut, which we'll remove, and hopefully the top cap won't fly off, and we'll get the rest of this bad boy fixed together. 19 mil drill. Here it is. That's why you get spring compressors, guys. This shit fling out fucking a high rate, break your arm, break your camera if you're recording it. So yeah, spring compressors save lives. Oh, these are green. Huh. There you go. This is the dust. Oh my. Do you see all that? That's just on the dust boot. Holy shit, this thing is manky and old as oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm gonna need an actual rubbish bag. This is just, oh my god, where does this stuff even come from? This is insane. Jesus Christ. So as you can tell, this thing's been in here for quite some time, and it is time to get this. Oh, look at this. That is non-responsive. This shock does not exist. 0 return. Holy shit. I'll clean this up a little bit and we'll get this collar off. Oh. That was interesting. Now, let me explain. So, the whole setup with this is you grab a bolt, obviously from your wheel set. You reattach your whole assembly to your wheel, which believe me by yourself is sketchy as, but this saves you buying a vice grip or whatever, because this thing has no leverage. You'll have zero leverage trying to get this collar off. Now, this spanner here, brilliant little thing, but once again, no leverage to hold the hub assembly down. So the best way to do it is to reattach to the wheel, sit in it, step in it, whatever, and then give that thing a good crack. That's how I got that collar off. That is a super tricky thing to do, but that will save you a lot of time and you don't need a vise. So now we can take our shock out. Oh, beautiful. So here's the new shock. Only reason it's black is because my hand's putrid and I'm holding it and I'm leaving all this black mark stuff. But other than that, it's brand new. Looking mighty fine. I'm just gonna slide it right back down our assembly, just like so. Right on that, right back on, and just like that, that's good to go pretty much. Sweet. Now all you do is tighten it back up and you've got your shock back in. Wait, what are you doing, huh? What are you doing, huh? All right, real quick. Different day, different shirt, cleaned up, all that sort of stuff, but still in the same spot. So, like I said, take this off the wheel. We're gonna compress our spring here with our spring compressors. Bang and bang. Slide it on there, get those nuts on, and we should be good to go. So there you go. Got a little bit carried away, but it's all on. Springs, coil, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, obviously the shock's in. Now all there is to do is to reinstall it on my BMW e30. Now, installation is just the reverse of installation. That's obviously not a word, but you know what I mean. So, without further ado, I'm gonna jump right in. Probably just be a real quick time lapse, and probably start about now. So, finally got those two on at the back. Now cool, now all we have to do is put our caliper on and our brake pads, which are right here. So they go back on there, tighten all this up, put all the bolts back on, and you can put the wheels on and drop it and see just how much lower the front is than the rear. The rears, while they have been changed from the stock to coilovers, they are sitting at the same height that the stock was at. Now this has been fully slammed, so I'll be quite interested to see how it goes. So let's do it. Alright, so as you might have guessed, everything else is done. This is the moment of truth. See how low the front will be in comparison to the rear. Now, this took me ages to do. I was doing it in between a few other things, you know, life always gets you new weight and stuff. So yeah, this has been a long time coming, but I'm super pumped for it. But without further ado, drop this bad boy and see how ridiculous it is, see how much I have to fix it, see the camber and all that sort of stuff, and let's do it. So, now this might not look that bad because the rest of the weight actually is still being supported by the jack under there that I didn't get out. Because I totally forgot once this thing's lowered, obviously it's gonna sit way lower, the sump's gonna sit lower, everything, so that jack is just stuck under there. As you can see, all the weight of the car is just being supported by that jack right now, and not in the correct manner. So I obviously can't pull that jack out So I have to jack it back up and we'll try this again with some wood underneath like a proper person. Okay, so now as you can see, wood underneath both wheels. Give it a little bit of extra height when it drops. And we'll try this all over again. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so as you can see, the drop is drastically different. Shoe test, definitely pass. God damn, there's a bit of tuck actually, if anything. Oh, that looks so much more aggressive. And as you can see, the rears are obviously still the same size as stock, so pretty much fit an entire fist down there. Now, I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit, make everything look pretty neat, and we'll get that off the chalk. And of course the car is dead because it's been sitting for ages, and you know old cars, if you don't drive them, they die. So, drop it, push it out, jump start it, and let's fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go. Oh my God. So, obviously, as you can tell, this thing is crazy low in the front and super way too high in the back. So, at the moment, the car looks absolutely ridiculous. And that's probably the first thing I need to fix up. But, dude, it looks fucking mean being that low to the ground. Not quite sure how to go driving wise, but it looks fucking mean. So this isn't even my daily, so at the end of the day, if that thing isn't any good at that height, I'll obviously raise it up, but for a while, I don't know, for a little bit at least, I'll drive it at that height. Fuck me, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be absolutely lit. So, yeah, let's just see what we can do.